Good morning, folks. It's February, so yeah, it's snuck up on me a little bit. I, for some reason, forgot that February comes after January, and so this morning I saw it was February, and I saw things were automatically getting taken out of my bank account, and I'm like, what? What the hell's happening? Oh, right, it's February. So, hi. It's been a couple weeks since I've done this, and I think I left off in a very precarious position, so we're going to figure that out and see where we go as we resume our story of freezing to death in the far north. Just hanging out in Greenland, because apparently that was the right direction to go. Okay. Oh, I left myself a note. That's good to know. Samson Fisk, coal miner. Prone to violence and gambling. Great. Bunkhouse next. Okay, apparently I left myself a note telling me what I want to do next. That's good. Well done, past me. Oh, neat. Yeah, okay. Let's load that and figure out what the hell is going on. Remember, your people need to eat and sleep from time to time, as do you. What? I do? No, that can't be right. When you promise something and then fail to deliver, your people will lose some hope and their discontent will rise. Yeah. Just like in real life. So, I mean, that's a thing. When installing additional heaters or upgrading the generator, remember, more power means higher coal use. Oh, yeah. Ah! Okay, it's 7 in the morning. We have 28 people sick. I feel as though that's not an ideal number. We have 2 starving people, 8 hungry people. We have 38 homeless. We have 0 rations. We have 17 raw food. That's the hunter's hut. That's the cookhouse. Soup. There's the soup button. Why can I not find the soup button? I'm going to prepare soup. Apparently, I forgot to turn off the sound on my phone. But it does look like I did get hope up a little bit above discontent last time. That's good. We have 2 days left to provide treatment for the remaining 18 people. 28 for 18 people. Rescue survivors of our lost expedition. That'd be nice. Yeah, there's a lot to do. It's a medical post. Oh, someone's sick and they can't go to the medical post. Yay. That's the second medical post. Okay. Hey, Mark. That's the other medical post. Hopefully. Heater is on. That's good. Heater is on in here. That's good. Closed at this time of day. Yeah, okay. What are we working on over here? Bunkhouses! We've got a day before we can pass another law. It's a gathering post. For steel. It's wood crates. It's a gathering post for coal, where I assume we're putting most of our efforts. We don't have a lot of people that we can send out right now because of all this, which is why I presume we needed to do the beacon. In order to get people on the beacon, though, we need to create scouts. We need 40 wood, which we currently have 5, and 5 workers. So, crazy thought. Currently, we are bringing in more. If we look at the hub, we are currently bringing in, and not just looking at the hub, but I mean we are bringing in more than we're getting. If we went ahead and kicked this up, it's really more the range we should do. But it might, help with all these illnesses that are happening. I don't know. Let's go ahead and follow the past me plan. Oh, great. The temperature is going to drop, though. That's going to be awesome. We're going to die. Okay. And that's a pile of wood crates. And we need to build we gotta build another freaking thing there, but we don't have enough wood to build the thing that we need to get the wood. Growing crops. Building a hothouse would be great. We need an extra steam core for that. That's something we don't possess, because I didn't find out until after I researched it that we need additional steam cores to get it. The gathering post would cost 15 wood and 5 steel. We'd need 1 more steel, which we'll have fairly soon. But yeah, it's a bit nuts. It's a bit nuts. Okay. Well, let's keep going. See if we can gather what we need to gather while all this crap is going on.
Work time. Get back to work.
Yes, it is. Okay, we can now do bunkhouses. Unfortunately, we can't build one yet. Base heating level 2. Base heating level 1. I mean, that's the thing, is I can build them out here and that'll at least they'll be as well off as they are in here. For now. Will they? Probably not. Especially not with the temperature dropping. But, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's a lot of wood. We gotta figure this crap out. I mean, like, setting a gathering post would be one thing. I am seeing the value of the, I think I am starting to see the value of, getting these additional little steam hubs out, because there's a moderate risk of getting ill anytime you grab one of these, but if you have a hub, yeah. I see what the problem is. I see what the problem is. We need to gather wood faster. We don't have the people for it. And it is bitterly cold to do so. Yep. I'm wondering if the gathering post... What does the gathering post do? That's actually what I want to know, right? So this is telling me about... certain things. But not about all the things. Okay, hang on. We're going to find out real quick. Just because, you know, we've had someone die. We buried them. But I have no idea what this does. And there are wikis for this kind of thing, and I'm going to find out. More efficient and safe way of harvesting resource piles in the early game is a rickety shack. That's nice. It allows you to keep workers relatively warm while they are scavenging and salvaging resources from nearby wood crates. Okay. It's more efficient than harvesting the piles directly, as harvesting 3 resource piles at maximum efficiency would require a total of 45 people, while the gathering post only takes 10 and harvests faster. Wait. So... place the gathering post next to resource piles and staff it with people, and they will gather from any piles within range. I don't have to send people out to... Okay. I did not realize that is how that works. This means I don't actually have to send people directly out to the... Okay, well, that changes things a little bit, doesn't it? I had no idea. Hey! So... guess what? I am freeing you all up. You're gonna work in the gathering post. Good lord. Okay. So, now that we know that... we can gather the lumber faster. And we're going to build a gathering post over here because, good God. Alright, well, you learn something new every day. How does this actually work? So you go out and you gather from the nearest pile, which is here. This is coal. Hunter types are coming back. Low risk of getting ill. Alright, what do we want to check out here? Things we didn't think about. Steam hubs. Let's raise temperature in all heat zones by 1 level. The coal consumption is doubled when we sign it. Yeah. Greater range upgrade. We really want that range upgrade. Let me actually look back through here, though, and try to remember what it is we're doing. Again, we'll need more wood and such for that. For this, we would need 10 wood. We could do it, but that would, defeat the purpose of everything we're doing. More scouts. Okay. Well, we need more. We need 40 wood to get scouts going in the first place for whatever reason. Okay, so sawmill's looking nice. Coal thumper, sawmill, steelworks. This is all going to require more wood for me to research stuff. Then, yeah, I need to just focus on getting the rest together here. Medical post upgrade is going to be one of the things I really need to focus on next, and that's going to take 20 wood and 10 steel. So, once I can actually gather wood faster. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Just getting poised now to just throw down a gathering post, like right about here. As soon as this number hits 15, that becomes visible. Good God. Okay. We'll do that first. Almost there. Hello. Now, it's not adjacent to a street, but we'll fix that. We do need to actually get a street up there. Okay. We're out of wood. That's a surprise. Really? I'm amazed. We're gonna free up some folks to need to free up some folks to build the thing. Just gonna build a street that just goes directly to the post. I mean, can't yet, but we'll get there. Presumably. One hopes. Okay. Alright. Cannot tell if there's an actual street there yet or not. But we shall see. Okay. Now. These engineers are not doing anything right now, so I'm going to free them up to build this post. Hopefully they won't freeze to death while doing it. Steel. Hey, guess what? You're off that. You're on this. We'll get more people out here as soon as we can. But now that I know how gathering posts work, good God! Oh, we're out of food again. That's good. No one's starving though. Waiting for workers to come out and freeze their asses off. Cookhouse is supposedly functioning. Meantime, hey, guess what? I'm gonna free some of you up to work on this. We got stuffs we need to do. Still need more people treated. I don't know if we're gonna make it. We're gonna try to. Build, damn you, build! Not a thing we're gonna get to today really well. I know. More stuff I'd love to be able to research. Would that we had the resources. Got enough coal to warm things up a bit, but unfortunately we don't have what we need to get that done. And we'll put them back on it as soon as this thing is finished. Do we suspect that doing only one thing at a time is causing us problems? And the answer is yes. Alright. Nearly there. Yay. We're going to call for extended work hours today. Well, we gotta build the streets. What work are we extending? That's the question, right? This is a game where thinking ahead would be a great idea. If only I had that capacity. I need to make it out there. That'll do it, though. Alright. Gotta get them on building the streets. Once they build the street out there, then that'll make it so they can gather from all three of these. Not go crazy. Or freeze to death. You know how it works. There's our cemetery looking. That looks nice. We have a lovely cemetery. Isn't the funeral supposed to be in a few minutes? I forget. I know that's going to be happening. So you can turn the heater on. We're going to increase the working hours. We have to build the street out to it before it actually becomes operative. While there are people inside. Working hours. I don't think we're going to make it. I could assign people, but it's not going to help. Okay. Yeah, the main problem is getting enough wood. Alright, yeah, I mean, there's nothing else you can do right now, dude. Nothing else. Nothing else. Just got them to build the street. Yeah, see, working hours stopped.
It's off time.
This is going to be so much fun. Day 10. Temperature is going to plunge. If I had realized how important those gathering posts were. If I had realized, I know, so they tried to tell you, yes, but you can't, this is the thing I have to discover for myself, that's the thing. Oh, wait, fight breaking out. The lack of homes stirs anger. Captain, an angry crowd is protesting, pushed over the edge by prolonged homelessness. People demand that you address their problem immediately. I am going to be building a bunkhouse as soon as we have the wood for it. For 39 people. I don't know if we're going to be able to gather that much wood that quickly. This is what, 20 per? Discontent will rise greatly. I mean, we'll try. We'll see if this, if putting that in is gonna make the difference, because it'll have to. I mean, we're building the road out to the thing. One day, 22 hours to still treat 18 people. We're not getting treated. Why are they not getting treated? Burial ceremony. Oh, wait, I gotta see that. Ah! That was not the plan. No! Where's the cemetery? Is this the cemetery? We gotta watch the ceremony. This is important. If I can make the mouse freaking work. Can we swing around, please? There we go. There we go. What are they doing? I cannot see. I'd like to zoom in further, but I cannot. Let me just check something. Ah! Stop that. Trying to use the freaking... Watch as Jim struggles with the camera. Yeah, this is where the ceremony is taking place. Just wanted to see where we are with building the street out to this place. Okay. There we go, okay. Workforce will gather wood. Workforce will gather steel. Okay. Just needs the personnel, right? There we go. That's better. I cannot freaking believe. I cannot freaking believe it. Oh well. Okay. Here's steel, there's wood. Wood is the closest. That was on purpose. Okay. Discontent's up. Bad healthcare, bad food, lack of shelter, overcrowded medical facilities, people are hungry, 1 overtime work. Temporary modifiers. 1 times request ignored. Yeah. Now we're getting there. Slowly. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys back in there. So you have a place to fool off, to goof off while we're trying to figure the rest of this crap out. We still got hunters out, trying to gather food. The cookhouse is closed right now. Sure we only need 1 person to staff the cookhouse? Are you absolutely sure? Should we have children do it? I mean, there's a law. Staying home, going to rest, staying home, staying home. Resting. Medical post. Recovery time. About an hour. Less than an hour. The rest of these, it's going to take days. Okay, we're getting treatment. 19. This number is going up. Fabulous. I love that this number is going up. We are all going to die. You know, with your funeral, that's good. I'm glad we have a cemetery. Oh boy. It's just going to be a series of sad processions. I see that in my immediate future. Okay. I should have looked up the gathering post sooner, I can tell you that. God, I'm so tired. Every day the same grind, we gotta keep going. Yeah, no kidding. Wonder if I should have made it 24-hour the moment it opened. It's a thought. Yeah, don't use the nice road that we built. Just, yeah, go up through the snow. That'll be good. Is that what you gotta do to get in there? Is that the point? Alright. So the idea is the moment we have enough lumber,
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
yep. Hope I don't freeze to death on duty. Me too. Temperature is chilly. Well, this is why. Temperature cold over by the coal.
The work shift starts.
The work shift starts. Yeah. Gathering post, low risk of getting ill. Okay. Now that I only have people at, is that number going down finally? It is! Oh good! That'll be helpful. Okay, lumber is heading up. bunkhouses can be built. Where are we? 20 wood, 10 steel. No, I don't have enough wood for that. Why is it showing me? Maybe I can start. Yeah. And it's not like it's going to be better for everybody, but at least it'll be something. Not enough wood. But this is where we would like to put it. You can actually build more bunkhouses than you can tents. I mean, you know what I mean. More space for those than for tents. That's good. What do we think about tearing down tents and building bunkhouses? That's an interesting idea. I'm wondering. See, that's a funny idea because then if we dismantle it for the wood and just build a bunkhouse in its place. That'd be a very strange way of fulfilling our promise. Because there's still people homeless right now. That's kind of the whole point, was to... Yeah, we're gonna let me let this go a little longer and see if we can actually get this working. We get food in. We got some raw food in. We have one person working the cookhouse. Turn the heater on, for God's sake. Wood crates depleted, yay. That's great. Please tell me this is gonna work. .4 of these per hour. Okay, well, we can build a bunkhouse now. That at least will help for a while. We're gonna run out of wood crates very soon. Those, I think, are the last of them. Which is a problem. I don't know if we're going to have enough to be able to keep this up. So... the last available... I mean, yeah, I just put in a bunkhouse, but... No, not streets. That's not what we want. We want to research. We may be about to... this may be game over shortly, actually. We get 10 lumber, we can start work on figuring out how the hell to do a sawmill. If we can do that, then maybe, just maybe, we can solve this wood problem. Okay. Well, no, you've made your bed, so go ahead and you're making your bunkhouse. Go ahead and lie in it. That's like the only source of crates now. New laws are available. Use triage in medical facilities to instantly heal half of patients. 1/4 of patients will die instantly. Safe jobs. I think that's probably preferable. I mean, we have everyone assigned to the places that... It's true. Make hopeful. But that will open up apprenticeships, which might be good. Might be a good thing to figure out. Yeah. Well, we'll not do it yet. But we're gonna get there eventually. Okay, it's... Yeah, it's like 1:20 in the 1:30 in the afternoon. And we need... Well, we got a few available hands. Oh, what's happening now? Do less harm. Sir, a doctor wants to talk to you about improving radical treatment. I was a field surgeon in the Boer War and worked with Royal Society to reduce the rate of limb loss in army hospitals. I believe I can devise a method that will cut the number of amputations during radical treatment. What do you need? You must go back to work. This engineer won't be able to work. Hope will rise slightly. Alright. Our engineers are kind of not doing a lot right now anyway. Give him what he needs. Yeah, better that they come from here than from elsewhere. Okay. How are we on trees? We need 10 more than we can research a sawmill. We've got to do a sawmill at this point. This is the only way we're going to be able to get any of the rest of this crap done. Coal pile depleted. Yay! Steel wreckage depleted. Okay, great. You know what that means? More lumber. Because, in all honesty, that's where we are with this now. We've got enough coal to last 3 days. We'll be fine on that. Now, I can turn off the heater. I can reclaim this space. I can turn off this heater. I can reclaim this space. And I can reclaim it for wood and steel. Because there's nothing else around here that we need. So if we dismantle them, not only does that free people up, but that gives us the wood we need to start our research into sawmills, because we freaking need wood. And we're about to run out. Okay. If we start dismantling immediately. There we go. Okay. Wall drill. Charcoal kiln. I didn't actually look at these. Use intense heat to char up to 70 wood per centimeter, producing coal. Okay. Not something we can afford to do right now. Because in the walls of our crater, uncovering trees that once formed a forest for them to provide 160 wood. I mean, that's great. We need to hack away at what we have. We're going to start research on the sawmill. We have to. I mean, the alternative, medical post, we don't have enough trees to do that. Yeah. Do we see the problem now? Okay. Let's do it. This promise is about to be broken, probably. As is this. Maybe. We'll see. So if we can get that research done, that'll be very helpful. We can assign people to this, we just need, once again, wood. How much does it take to build a lumber mill, I wonder?
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Shift is ended, let us go in peace. Requires 10 wood to build, right? Okay. So our first sawmill, we build. I wonder, will extended hours be enough? When will this be done? 7 hours. If they're working round the clock. I guess we'll give them one more night. We're not going to get to the rest of these people. Not in time now. Unless we can do faster. Unless we can do that faster. Yeah! Alright, just keep going. It's going to take 7 more hours of them working, which they're not doing. Even though they're on extended hours. Yeah. Lots of hunger, not enough food to go around. Okay. At least that's done. 20 being treated, 0 in palliative care. 11 amputees. Great! I'm so glad we have that many amputees. Yay! My God. Get them tearing into that, and yeah, we'll have the wood in enough time. It's just this has to get done. And they're going out to hunt so that we can gather more food. And they're already coming out and gathering the wood from this, so that's good. Right, treatment 13 left. The next 20. Can we do 13 people in the next 21 hours? I don't think we can, but one never knows. Not much time left to build 3 more bunkhouses. However, I do have the wood to build 3 more bunkhouses, maybe. Do I? Let's find out. Uh, 20 wood. I can build 1 more bunkhouse. Is that where we're going to put the wood, or are we going to put it toward this beacon? I'm gathering a scout team. Gotta do this in 20 hours. We knew the answer. So this is functioning. Low risk of getting ill. Low risk of getting ill. Good. Okay. At least it's insulated. We're gonna figure this out. There. You can at least get started on that. Because then once that's completed, then, you know. Oh, you've decided to stay up and build your home instead of sleeping? Is that what I'm hearing? And actually, this next amount is going to need to go toward the sawmill once they finish that, figuring that out. We got about 2 days of coal left. We gotta start gathering coal again. Do we have any more coal piles? I think that's the last coal pile. So if that is the case, where that is the last coal pile, then yeah, we'll build a station out there soon. But we're gonna also have to start researching that thing where we get we tear the street down for wood. No. Stop it. George. Okay. Ah, amputee. That's great. Another amputee. 14 remaining to treat. We only have 15 hours left to treat them. I don't think we're gonna make it. Going to treatment. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. Unless I build another one within the next 14 hours. I could, I guess. Got the workers available. Try to get by, nothing more, nothing less. You too? Let's make it through the day. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Maybe. There's a lot we need to do. Need to get a sawmill going somewhere. And obviously streets and what have you in order to take advantage of said trees. Gathering post continues to try to get these things. If I'd known that about the gathering post earlier, this would be probably a rather different game. So, there's the question, right? What shall we do? What shall we do? What shall we do? This is not going to go well. I don't think this is going to go well. There's a lot we got to get done. We're 45% in on the sawmill. If we can get that going, then we can get more trees, and then we get more trees, we can build the bunkhouses. We're not going to get any of it done in the amount of time that people want, and discontent's going to go way the hell up. And then I'll have to build an arena. Maybe we should nip that in the bud. Wood. Yeah, a lot to do. Empty promises. Let's get more people injured. Okay. It's a tricky thing there. It's like that moment when it's like, okay, we have just enough to build one more. We don't have enough to build another bunkhouse, but no, we don't have enough to build another medical post. Doesn't matter. Okay. Never mind, carry on. As you were. This keeps happening. Okay. Just waiting for us to hit this point where we can fetch wood. I mean, we're getting more wood. How much wood are we going to get before that's depleted, though? That's the thing.
Move! Time to get to work.
Yep. Stop that. I swear. I'm trying to click and drag and it's not doing it. Alright. There we go. It's doing that a lot. Okay, 22. At this moment we could build another bunkhouse. In another couple of moments we could build another medical facility. And knock like 5 off of this number. I don't know if that's going to help enough, though. We have how many sick? Covering in about 18 hours. We're not bringing in more coal right now. It's not going to be enough time. It's not going to happen. Okay. So I get to find out what happens when people are horribly disappointed in me. If I build another bunkhouse, 3.2 wood per hour is what's coming in. We have 10 hours left. So in theory, 30 wood would come in within that amount of time and be enough to do this, provided we don't run out of trees. Thing is, we're going to run out of trees. I'm thinking we're going to run out of crates. Because I'm guessing Okay, there's 51 wood in there. So we could, like, build... Now that we're trying to do the math, right? Stupid math. We could build 2 bunkhouses and... I mean, like, we could build 2 bunkhouses and we could do a thing where we, Sorry. Drifted off there in my brain. 51 wood. We could build 2, So if we build the 2 more bunkhouses, which probably won't happen in time, because we gotta gather another 18 wood, which will take another... It'll take another 5 hours to gather 18 wood. We have the workers available to build the things. So if we focus just on the bunkhouses, there will be enough, if we continue gathering, to build a sawmill. It's a little crazy. I'm going to save the game. That, I think, is a good idea. Let me save the game. Risking bunkhouses. Bunk risk. There we go. And if we do bunkhouses before sawmill... Bunkhouses before sawmills? Then, you know, the moment we have enough wood, we build the last bunkhouse. We might get it done in time before the... maybe. And then we will get enough wood to build a sawmill, which is what we have to do at that point. Okay. We'll see. We'll give it a try. Let's figure out where we're putting them. That seems to me the strategy. Assuming I've read everything right and I have not sentenced us all to die. Alright, here we go. Folks can start working on that immediately. And we've got an illness over here, right? Of course we do. T49. Okay. The moment we have the 20 wood again, we're gonna start working on this one over here. We're gonna build another bunkhouse there. And if we get it in time... Remaining time less than an hour, good. Building time apparently is gonna be fast enough, that's good. Okay, we can build a sawmill. I can't do it yet. Because I gotta grab 20 wood as soon as it's available. Build one more bunkhouse. We're not going to treat enough people. It's not going to work out, but we can at least house them. Assuming we don't have a riot on our hands when the medical treatment doesn't go through. I built a second station, it wasn't enough. Oh, that pauses it. Oh, good to know. Those are the tents there. Yeah, I could do that. $18. Well, here we go. Achievement unlocked. What do we do? Fewer amputations. Yay. Sir, the doctor who was trying to improve radical treatment is here. He is reporting a breakthrough. It's certainly an unorthodox method, and my learned colleagues would be appalled at the experiments I had to perform. Okay. But it works. I expect the number of amputations during radical treatment to be halved. He seems eager to get back to his everyday work and try his new method. Well done. Great. Okay, in the meantime... There we go. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad we depleted the steel wreckage. No, we're not going to treat enough people. We have only 4 hours left for that. This, however, is getting built in about 2 hours. I have 4 hours left on it, so we're going to at least achieve that goal. Good God. And then as soon as this hits 10, we'll build another, we'll build a sawmill over here. Not that we'll be able to get to it, but you know. It's the thought that counts. There are trees right there. You know, there are trees right there. There's a street right there. Why don't we build a sawmill like right there? Then we don't have to build a road. We can start work immediately. Eh? It's a thought. I mean, I think that would work. Wouldn't take much to get enough street to get that. Or we could just do that and just get those trees for now and then tear it down and put the next one like up here or something. That'll do it for now. If we want to build it just right at the end of that road and start hacking away at those. I mean, that would be more ideal, but then again, I can't get at the freaking things. There. Okay. That's going to be done soon. And we're going to have a bunch of people very upset with us. I'm going to have to build an arena so that they can take their discontent out on each other. Instead of me, which is, you know, the point. We have about 2 days left of coal. We need more coal very soon. We need more wood. That's the point. Ah, Jesus. Okay. Still pulling from those wood crates. There are like 22 of them left. But hopefully, that'll work. What's the next thing we want to research? Upgrading the sawmill, that'd be great. Generator power upgrade, generator range upgrade, that thing that we wanted so badly that it turns out we don't want as badly as we thought we wanted. Coal thumpers, I mean, those will be necessary soon. Storing more resources is nice. I don't see it as necessary just yet, unless I'm looking in the wrong place. Medical post upgrade. That's still kind of the next upgrade I want to look at. We can get the sick unsick more quickly. But don't know how much wood we can get out of these trees. Maybe we won't know until the sawmill's happening. Who knows? At any rate, once this shelter is done, that'll be helpful. Shelter promise fulfilled. Everyone feels relieved with a roof, even a flapping one, over their head. Hope rises. That's good, because we're about to take a hit on the medical problem. Discontent's about to go up again. Because we're not gonna... You know, we've got only 1 hour left and we can't treat that many people. It's not gonna happen. So we'll get to see what happens when that hits. Oh, it's gonna hit during free time too. That'll be great. Okay. People are hungry. Some people here to talk about the lack of food. They've been hungry for days now, and they fear that soon they'll begin to starve. They want you to do something. I won't address this right now. You have 3 days to feed everyone and stockpile 39 food rations. You have 3 days to feed everyone. I don't know how to stockpile food rations. Three days to feed everyone. I don't think I can feed everyone in 3 days. That's not achievable. I can say I won't address this right now, but I'm also about to take a hit. Is that what we're becoming? Those politicians who promise things and then fail to deliver. Yeah, because like... Well, once we get the lumber problem taken care of, we can build another cookhouse. That's not going to do anything, but still. We build another hunter's hut. That might do something. The assumption is we'll have enough wood. We don't know how much wood we're going to have. Or how quickly we're going to be able to get it. Yeah, what the hell. Okay, folks are going to come out and they're going to build the lumber mill, and that will help. Actually, this remaining wood before the crates disappear might be of assistance. I mean, I'm going to need to build another... Yeah, let's go ahead and just build another thing out here to get this coal. and this steel. Dagnabbit. Yeah, that, and then we're gonna have to research basically coal mines and steelworks. Or a coal thumper. Coal thumper might be a good stopgap if nothing else. By pumping pressurized water into underground coal deposits, the coal thumper washes the precious resource to the surface, forming a pile of up to 560 coal per standard workday. Enough for 2 gathering posts. That might be a good idea to get in on. I mean, you know. A thing to start research on, at the very least. Okay. Let us then start then to build a gathering post. Put it slightly closer to the coal. That's coal, right? Yes. Yes, that's coal. Okay. We need the steel, just not as badly. Alright. So we'll put that there. We'll build a street out to it. We'll figure it out. Healthcare promises broken. The sick feel cheated and dispirited. Hope falls. Discontent rises. Yay! Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah. No, those are the wood. That's it for the wood crates. Which means time to break this down for more wood. Yeah, time to get that sawmill going. To the lumber yard! Okay. Yeah, that's where they are right now. And then, too, we must build a road. No, stop that. I wonder if there's a way we can fix that so that that stops happening. Okay. We need a better way to rotate. The whole point is that it would therefore it would be a thing. Do we not have enough wood to actually get to the coal thing that we're the resource depot we just built? I feel as though that's the case. Yeah, we're gonna need like 11 wood to hit it. That's okay. We'll have that eventually. Are we gonna get started? Sure. Let's deplete all of our wood. And hope that this sawmill works. Yeah. Yeah, that's all we can do. We'll build the street out to here, and then we'll get the rest of it going. And we still got to tear that down. That'll bring us more wood. It's about to get warmer. That might help. So, let's say we agree to sign the law that allows the building of a fighting arena. I mean, let's get that out of the way now, shall we? It was gonna happen. Now, lots of people enjoy these violent shows. Wonder if the fighters will abide by the rules. It's a great question. How are we doing? We freezing to death yet? Okay, the sawmill is ready. Let me just check how this goes. Yes. Will we have enough people? I think we will. That'll be staffed hopefully in the morning. Extended hours because, of course, this is still being built. We'll figure that out shortly. And 23 people still sick. Barney has no biggest concern, apparently. Okay, this is ready. Kick the heater on. When people are inside, kick up the hours because we gotta do this. I'm gonna go ahead and try to staff it fully. We'll see how it goes. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah. Still need to actually build a street to make it work. Hang on a second. Before we actually assign people to it, we need a street, so that would help. Okay, now we have the wood. Let's finish building the street. There. So much discontent. As soon as that street is built, then that'll help. We have one starving person. Okay. Now there's a way there. And we'll be able to gather more. Yay! Okay. Humanity. Alright. Feed all the hungry. We're like 17 hungry now. There were 11 when this was, when this promise was made. It's going to be broken, probably. I guess we can look into getting another tent. So we can't do a hothouse yet, so... We could build another hunter's hut. We need 20 wood for that. Of course, we then have to assign hunters to it, which is another problem. "24 hours left." Yeah, gotta start gathering that coal. No bleeding hardship, and for what? Saw the captain. Oh, great. But hell, I've had just about enough of this. We need a new leader. Oh, great. This is not going well. This is not going well at all. Yeah. I mean fair. Back to work. We have a thawing. That's something. Only a very slight one. Alright. About 22 hours worth of coal left. We have 6 sick absences from this place. Oh, God. Ah! So we're going to gather more coal there. But the decision making now involves getting a do we wait and just apply wood toward this so we can perhaps get more people to torment? It's a great question. It's a great question. I appear to be encountering a network error. Let me just make sure I'm still on the air. Which is entirely... Yes, I am. Okay, good. Good, good. We can watch the misery together. Okay, that's getting set up. We're going to need more coal soon. This stockpile has 448, which is really... That's not a lot. In the grand scheme of things. So we need to start making more. It's a thing. Meantime, is Sawmill getting anything? 292 wood within its range to grab. That'll help. You can definitely build a lot of things with that. Personnel. Is personnel the problem? You know what would help solve that? Put the kiddies to work. Yeah. We put the kitties to work, we can get, yeah, more going on. We can get more food anyway, more food available. To, we make that happen. Ah, so many things, so many things. Do we go a little bit longer, or do we want to? I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna need to halt things very soon. But let's see. Working at getting this. 6 absences. Good God. We got problems all over the place. Prioritize, sir. Prioritize. That's the problem. That's something I've never been great at. But let's see. You can get more people out on a beacon. Yeah. I begin to wonder, is this a thing of interest to watch me starting to just go crazy over this whole thing? As I going crazier and crazier, trying to figure out how to get 10 units out of a thing that only has 5 units in it, basically. Huh. It's time to work. I will have to ponder it. Yeah, so honestly... Oh, we gotta put in the... Yeah, hang on. Let's see. Coal, we got about 22 hours worth of... And we're gonna need more. So... Let's figure this out, actually, like, as though human. Perhaps I should even write this down. That's usually how my brain works, if I dump things into lists. So we've got things like... Okay, so we've got to deal with the beacon. Which is going to take 40 trees and 5 workers. I can't draw. Just writing this down, right? We have to deal with... What's another thing we have to deal with? And this is... I'm putting this all down. I'm getting this down so that we can figure it out, right? Coal. Coal is our next problem. The more immediate method of getting coal... We could build another hunter's hut right now. See, this is why we're being distracted. Okay, hang on. We're thinking. Let's look at this. So if we do the coal thumper, which is a temporary measure, but, well, you know, be a thing we can do. The coal thumper is going to take 10 trees to research, and then 15 trees to build. Dealing with food, let's say. Yeah. We can build a hothouse, almost, except we can't because we only have 1 steam core. We can't do that. Medical post upgrade. It's going to take 20 trees and 10 steel. What shall I use to represent steel? Little trapezoid there. Okay. I'm making a little card for myself. I'm trying to. This is the only way I can get my brain to prioritize things. I gotta, or not the only way, but the best way for me to get my brain to prioritize things. If I make out a list, right? So, in order to get more food, I mean, there are plenty of. There are things down here that could be helpful, like hunting tactics and flying hunters, and an infirmary, drafting machines. It's going to take 75 trees. No, do good. Okay, we can't get at that right now. Yeah, heat is becoming less and less a priority. I'm noticing. It was a priority for me at first because I was like, okay, we got to do all these things. And then, everything started falling on top of me. Let's go ahead and take a look at... I gotta build the arena. Alright, the arena down. We can at least get the discontent down. So, food. Food. If we build more huts... A food hut costs 20 trees. 20 wood. Alright. Now the fighting arena is a new thing. That's a thing that's going to cost 15. Okay. So, I have this little list now, and I'm going to look at it and attempt to prioritize. So, beacon, coal, food, med, arena. So what's our situation here? We have only 22 hours left of coal. That's a very specific clock we have happening. Fighting arena, I've got 2 days left to build. Okay. Got 22 hours left on the coal thumper. I mean, more than that because I've got I've got more coal there. We'll call that 2 days at most if we stretch things out on the coal. Now, we have 17 hungry, 4 starving. That's going up dramatically. We have 24 sick, 0 gravely. 0 gravely, and so I mean, thankfully we can do less amputations, perhaps. We have 13 amputees. This is not going well. So, I mean, that affects our manpower dramatically. We have more sick than we have starving. Although, starvation is a problem. The arena we've got like 2 days to deal with. We got 2 days to feed everybody. Medical we don't have a time limit on per se, but it still isn't. This is it's unacceptable. If we had more able-bodied people, all of these other things would be gathering more quickly, which is kind of a big deal. So we have 2 days for each thing. A number of things could be solved in different ways. We have more lumber coming in now, hopefully. Not incredibly quickly, but we have it coming in. That's the medical one up. What about the medical post? If we just add another medical post. Health. Medical post is 25 wood. There we go. Two days either way, but these are really kind of the same thing. mean, well, actually, no, we don't have a time limit on that specifically. I keep forgetting. We failed that time limit. We have fed 2 out of 17. Okay. Now, let's think this through. In order to actually, let's say, for example, we wanted to feed the hungry. If we went with the food first. We would need more people to go hunting. We do not have enough people to go hunting. We would need more people, and we, you know, if we get people unsick, that'll help, but they've still, I've assigned them to jobs already, except like 3 of them. There's 1 idle engineer. Go back to work. The coal thumper. Coal's gonna run out. But we might have a little more than 2 days on that since we've got more coming in. Hopefully. Not at a rate that's good enough. So yeah. I think really it's about getting everyone back on their feet. Getting the getting more people in, I think, will help. And yeah, okay. So if we prioritize resources toward the beacon, which I know is what everyone wants to see, then we can, I know this is a lot of me talking. I understand. I hope that's not terribly uninteresting, but I gotta figure this crap out. And we can start building things as soon as we have the resources for it. That's not the problem. Medical improvement, I think, is actually gonna help with a lot of getting people able-bodied again. At least faster. We need another medical post. But yeah, no, we need the people to staff the. You know, and that's the thing. We build another food hut. We need people to staff it. So it really comes down to the beacon. I think it comes down to beacon and medical, and then I think food, coal, and the arena. The arena's not as huge a priority. I mean, I have only a certain amount of time to do it. Alright. Oh, there we go. We've got our priority, kind of. We're going to work toward the beacon first, so we're going to save up wood until that happens. As soon as we have enough wood to start the beacon, let's get going. As soon as we have enough wood to start the beacon, then we will hopefully get enough wood into to improve medical ability, or at least make it faster. This is going down so fast. I know, but we've got more coal coming in, just not quickly. That's the problem. That's why we have to improve our medical ability as quickly as we're able. Getting in like 5.5 coal per hour. It's not enough. Yeah, if we look at our efficiency, we're going to lose the generator soon. Yeah, it's not going to work out. Not going to work out. I've got a couple workers available. I can send them out. Help at least with it a little bit additionally. 7714. It's not quite enough. We're not going to have enough to keep the generator going. One wonders. We're almost at beacon time. Maybe we should actually put the coal thumper next after the beacon. Okay, I think it might be beacon time. And I have to free up 5 workers to do this. Well, here we go. Where shall we take them from? Not gonna send the engineers out, dear God. It's not gonna help. I gotta take you off that. Sawmill is full right now of workers. Ah. The answer could be child labor. Unfortunately. We gotta wait another day before we can make that happen. Who else do we have where that we can pull back? I don't know if we actually have... Unless we pull off engineers to do it, which is a terrible idea. And I think it's actually only workers. We've got 13 amputees. That doesn't help either. I cannot pull people back from the sawmill, I don't think. Or, well, I'd prefer not to. Nor do I want to pull people back from the gathering post. You kidding me? You got 3 sick absences at the sawmill already. However, I mean, this is what we need to do. We're not pulling workers from the medical post, that's part of the problem. Is it? There are a lot of problems right now. Yeah. Alright, I'll tell you what. I take 1 from there. And I will take 2 from here. So that I have 5 idle workers. And we must make this happen. The beacon is functioning. How does it work? Only got 4. 1 idle engineer. Ah, damn it. Alright. Is that enough? Yes. Let's do it. Okay. Lost Expedition. Send scouts here. Yes. Okay, how do we do it? Scout unit number 1 sent to Lost Expedition. Okay. There we go. like it said something like 11 hours. Which will be great, because it'll be, like, horribly freezing by then. Alright. So, we got the beacon happening. Go back to work. That was useless taking you off that job. Okay. Yeah, coal is a problem. We need to research coal thumpers. Which can happen in another 3 trees. We need more coal. We're all going to die. This isn't going to go well. This isn't going to go well. I can tell this because we have only 18 hours left. The generator's going to conk out, and we have 6 sick absences at the coal pile. We're bringing in 77 a day. It's not going to work out. This is not going to work. I may need to do this again from the beginning. It may be the only way. However, it's been a good try. And, well, look where we are now. We can start the research on the coal thumper. That'll take about 7 hours of work time. Yeah, you know what? Before I do that, I'm going to do something kind of bad. Now, that's going to increase discontent. Don't we already have enough discontent? Ah! Okay. Research the coal thumper. We're doing it. We gotta get the coal. There's no way around it. We have less time than I thought we did. I will put it that way. I left the coal for too long, and now we do not have enough people to gather the amount of coal that is there to help us in our quest. Will the coal thumper even help if that's the case? It won't, will it? No, not initially. Now, if you'd waited and done medical research, then at least that would have freed up some people to go a little faster. Or to make everything else go faster. Oh, this is a delight. Okay. I will wait long enough. I don't know if we're going to wait long enough to see this crash. I've got things I got to do today. Workday ends. Alright, and it's down to 30%. Holy crap. Yeah, no, we're gonna freeze to death. I'm pretty sure that's what's about to happen. We'll get through the night. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. I think that's gonna cause enough problems that we're not gonna make it. Shall we have the engineers work around the clock and collapse from illness? That'd be great. I mean, building a coal thumper will provide more coal, but it's not going to actually cause... Yeah, we don't actually need it yet. That's the problem. I mean, researching it ahead of time is helpful, but... this is not going to go well. I think soon we're going to have more sick than we have than we can support. I mean, we'd have that now, but we're going to have more sick than you know, people not working. Then we'll be able to. Yeah, it's basically we're going to have enough people that are sick that it's going to cause the civilization to collapse. Ah! This is not going to go well. That thing's going to shut down, I know it. Everyone will freeze to death. Building a coal thumper is not going to help. Because what we need are people in here. Yeah. What was that? Oh, area effects. Great, let's look at that. There are two types of buildings with area effects. Some buildings, like Sawmill, have an area from which the resources can be gathered, and some others the area in which they can affect people. House of Prayer. Or places. Field kitchen. Oh, that's a thought. Yeah, we figured that out. House of Prayer. Influence will be exerted. Oh, nice. Okay. Good to know. Everyone is going to die. Although... I mean, we have enough to build another... Shortly, we may have enough to build another... We might have enough wood soon. Although it's depleting. We might have enough wood soon to build another food hut. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know if it's going to do any good, but, you know. People are getting fed, though, strangely. So that's something, I suppose. Here's the thing. If we look at the hunter's hut, the thing I'm calling a food hut, you have to have 15 people free to make it work. Wait, here we go. Scouts have reached the Lost Expedition. Once they reach an unexplored site, scouts will await your orders. To issue them, click the highlighted icon. Okay. Explore wood, steam cores, food rations. Searching may provide those. Scouts will often need your decision on how to deal with what they find. Note, scouts carry the resources they recover with them. So in order to make use of those resources, you need to call them back to the city and wait for their return. Yay? Okay. Let's see what you're waiting for me to do. Okay. The rest of our people may camp here. Too exhausted to go on, we should escort them to the city. Okay. Do that. All I can do is say search the area. Search might provide survivors. Yes, do that. A happy reunion. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us! We've been wandering for days until we couldn't go any longer. Soon we'd begin to starve. I have some news for you. Some terrible news. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. Site discovered. Crash site, sturdy shelter. Escort the survivors to the city. Survivors will set out toward our city on their own. It will take longer and some of them may die. Escort survivors to the city. Scouts will set out toward our city and bring the survivors quickly and safely with them. Four 10-22. 4-10-22. 4-10-22 with an exclamation point. 4-10-22 without an exclamation point. I mean, I feel like that's really what we need to do, right? Yeah, the crash site and the shelter might have more for us. So I think right now we're just going to escort the survivors to the city and then we'll figure the rest out. Once we get that underway. See, I can't figure out 4, 10, and 22. Let's just do that. Read journal. View Scouts report. The remains of an encampment. Day 12. We enter the camp. Appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God. Okay, yeah, this is what we had. Ah! I clicked on it and now I don't know what's happening. You can't give them other orders now. Scouts are escorting survivors. You can't give them orders now. Like saluting stands the Union Jack flies over if there's no sign of movement. Several wrecked vehicles. Probably our machines. Let's hope so. We have a number of supplies in there. Okay, yeah. I mean, more supplies would be great. Okay. So that's going to bring more people in. That's good. I mean, we'll have more people to man another medical tent if that's what you wanted to do. Or another hunter's hut. Is it going to be 22 people? That's what I'm wondering. So I was trying to figure out what those symbols meant. Engineers. Okay. Oh, engineers and workers. Alright, the mittens were children. I figured that out. I couldn't figure out what... I couldn't remember what these were. Okay, that's going to help. And they're going to be... Maybe they'll be healthy at first. So if we have the manpower, we're going to need... we're going to need another food hut, and we're going to need another medical post. So that would be good. All right. Obviously, we'll need more coal, but you know, beggars. Yeah. If only we had set up... If only we had researched coal mining early on. Oh, someone was cured. That's nice. How good for them. Oh, jeez. We've got... So, 4 children, 22 workers, 10 engineers coming back. So that will help. When they get back, that means we can assign people to... More people back to gather coal. We can build another... Hopefully, shortly build another medical place. I mean, getting at the coal is going to be important, as we can see. Trying to think of another way to gather coal quickly. And I can't. Just heading out to gather food. Fuel hungry. Now it's 5 out of 17. And another amputee. That's great. Okay, yeah, this is not going well. This is bleak. And I feel as though I would do much better if I started over. To be perfectly honest. Let me see the allocation of things when they get back, and I will make a choice. And then, or I will look at it, and then, well, I mean, I'll look at it, we'll see the allocation, we'll figure it out. And then I'll see if I want to, what I want to do. Okay. Disband the scouts to the beacon or send them back out into Frostland. Okay. I mean, those supplies would be nice. You don't need to sleep, do you? We now have more people. We can get back on that full time. Yeah, you know what? I know. I know. Thing is, we don't have enough for the coal. We can either make them a little more discontent, or we can, you know, actually survive. That's a thought, isn't it? Yep. That is a thought. It's good to have enough staff, though. That's always a good thing. Getting closer to what we need. Of course, this is going to make people more likely to freeze to death, which is what we were trying to avoid. Moderate risk of getting ill. Okay, doing that will give us coal balance. Just by putting those people at the coal pile, that did that. Okay. I hate to do this, but we're going to do it anyway. Yeah, emergency shift. Has to be done. Sorry, folks. In the meantime, okay. Assuming the scouts don't need to rest, we can send them there. I mean, discontent's going up again, but, you know, what else is new? Had we fully decided what we were going to build next? The answer is probably. Oh, 35 homeless. By the way, I'm wondering about just tearing the tents down and putting housing in their place. because it takes up less space. Maybe we could build one extra. Except we need the wood for that. I mean, we get some of the wood from the tents, but not quite enough. The next thing on the agenda really is you gotta feed the hungry. We have to heal the sick. There's a lot of this going around. I think maybe going back to our earlier decision to just put in another food hut, I think that'll probably help. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Hey, what's that? Oh, is this discontent? Oh, reunions, okay. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. Okay. It's doing very little, but you know. Discontent's rising. What else is new? Search for others. Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them for help to secure our survival. Okay. Search for others. Find another settlement. Got about 18 hours left on this. Bloody hell, I've just been out of this. We need a new leader. Yeah. Wonder our glorious captain's going to fuck things up today. Well, I'll tell you. Yeah, I gotta build that damn thing. Okay, I can build a, I can build this other food hut that I have been thinking about, dreaming about. Is that gonna be enough? One day, 11 hours? Building another food hut? I mean, it might? Yeah. I mean, we need another one of these anyway? Might help. Just a wee bit. It'll take up like 15 people. We'll see. Here, we'll give them bread and circuses in order to keep up the amount of coal that we need. Good lord.
Move! Time to get to work.
I'm gonna switch ears real quick. Okay, let's see, what else, what else? Coal Thumper researched. Okay, that's great. Okay, we have 15 trees right now. We're building in the food hut as we speak. So we can now finally work on the medical post upgrade in about 5 trees. We can do the medical post upgrade. 10% faster on healing the sick. Good lord. Just building another medical post, I think, might be more efficient. We might just do that instead of the upgrade. The upgrade would be nice. If we build another one of these instead, that might be good. In the meantime, the generator's going to shut down and then everyone might riot. I don't know. We'll find out. This is exciting. Okay. Also, you know, that coal pile is going to get depleted. That's getting depleted fast. So this is not a long-term option. Ah. I keep hearing things. Okay. Okay, we can build a coal thumper. We might do that, but let's see. Wood. We've got the wood for another medical post. Just imagine if we have everyone we need. I know, it's crazy, right? Base heating level is 1. It's not going to be great. I might just put it next to this one. Oh, I see there's not a stand that we'd need to build, actually finish building a street. And it's the same area, doesn't really matter. Okay. Throw that down. Out of wood again. Here's a surprise. Hunter's Hut is currently inoperative. But if we do clever maths to take people off of it, yeah, I know. Doing strange things here. Okay, all right. So the amount of coal is increasing. That's good. We're gonna need a coal thumper very soon. See, if we build another coal thumper, like down here, I know that we have steel wreckage right over there, and then other stuff. But we build it near the existing gathering post. What do we need to make the coal thumper again? 15 wood. Okay, we're gonna have that very soon. Building a second sawmill might not be a bad idea either, but we'll you know, let's keep doing what we're doing. Getting the arena will be very helpful. We're now at a point we can decide. betwixt Thumper and Arena. Depends on if you want to risk another night. I don't think we do. I mean, we've got... Yeah. We got that coming in full right now, but I mean, this pile's going to get depleted in like a day. If not sooner. Yeah. So we're going to have that ready. I can see building it, holding off until after we built the arena, but, phew. Yeah. Taking people off things to put them on them at night is dangerous, but is a thing we could do. Okay. Also, hungry people. Not much time left on that. We're not going to do well. Okay. I'm going to try build. Are we going to go with bread and circuses? Is that where we're headed? I think it is. The amount of coal is rising. It's gonna, I mean, that's gonna stop since we're gonna run out, and we're not gonna be 24 hours forever. It's gonna help though. Employee delivers 20% base efficiency, 20%. This is the medical post, which will be quite helpful when it is done, if we have the engineers for it. Which we do. We don't have the workers for anything else, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. I mean, get them done building that. We may as well just go all in here. Oh, good lord. I see what the problem is now. We put in an arena that's only going to cover a certain area, which was kind of the point. We put in a street and make it, you know, make it always cold in the arena. Let me see if I can figure out the maximum zone of people to influence. Would be like there, except I have to build a street, and then that would not get quite that many people. That would get that many. That would get that many. That would get that many, but it's not adjacent to anything. See, I kind of want to build more street, but at the same time... What's this building? That's a bunkhouse. It's kind of what we're looking for, right? Put a little street lit out to it. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, yeah, put it right there. That'll be easy enough. Just need staff. All right. There. That at least will help. Somewhat. I just have to watch carefully and figure out the timing on this. Hunters will bring in raw food. We're gonna need more. Also, yes. Let us think. Oh wait, public house. Even in this harsh new world, people will need to raise their spirits. After work in good company with a stiff drink in hand. Patrons are less discontented, hope will rise slightly. You have to build a public house. Well, let's not sign that just yet. Dueling law. Wait, what's that? Disagreements between people who face deadly threats every day can be resolved in a duel. Discontent will be reduced permanently. Each spontaneous duel will slightly reduce discontent. Sometimes people will be killed in a duel. Perfect. Safe jobs. Hope falls slightly. Child workers can be injured in accidents. Children can work in safe workplaces. That'll free up the people we need. I mean, some of them. I mean, will it? Because we have, so it's like, what is it? Cookhouses or hot houses. So, I mean, we've got like one person at the cookhouse. We've got how many people at... Yeah, it's not really going to be enough. Is it? Because, just looking things over here. Oh, by the way, we have wood again. You have that thumper. We'll have to staff it, probably. Which is, again, part of the problem. I mean, a cookhouse, you can put one person in there, and it functions, theoretically. Medical post, tent, workshop. More medical posts. That helped. That helped. Number of sick went down immediately. We'll see how this goes. Yeah. Signing the safe labor law isn't going to help. Because there's one worker that they could replace right now. I cannot have them as engineers. It would only help in that it might open up medic apprentices and engineer apprentices. So that would be cool. Just free up more engineers. So, I mean, that would be like the only reason to sign it. And I don't see that we can really take much advantage of it right now. What we can do, however, is get this coal thumper built. And then we can start medical research. We just did a thing for medical. Let's go ahead and, yeah. We did a thing theoretically for food, but we need more people for it. Haha. That's the trick. I'm still going to be juggling. There's going to be a lot of juggling going on. See what happens there in 7 hours. 15 wood. Building will block place for an important facility. No, sorry. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where we are. It's not adjacent to a street. I know. So if I put this here, I'm a little worried that it reds out these other things. So I mean, if we put it out here, that's on a street, but at the same time, we'd have to build another. We'd have to build a couple of gathering posts, which is perhaps not ideal, and staff it with more people. That's kind of my point here. What do the red bars mean? Okay, let me figure this out real quick. I know I said that I'd stop. Can one ever stop? Can one? I don't know if one ever can. Coal thumper. So produces coal piles that can be harvested directly with the gathering post. The piles are small and created within the tile of the thumper, so you don't need to clear a room around it for them to spawn. Okay. But yeah. Let's go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and just drop it there. I will see if the existing gathering post will be sufficient. And that's the only thing that I worry, is that these resources getting redded out are going to cause a problem. So I tell you what, we're going to save the game. Try to figure out if we're going to actually... If we position this there... Well, yeah, all we have to do is we'll position it there and see what happens. See what happens with the, with this. See if we can actually do it. If it can't, then we will do something else. If, in other words, if that takes away these. Right now, it's gathering from 150 coal, 5.5 per hour. It'll be out of steel soon anyway. No! Come back. Also just trying to remember what the hours for the Hunter's Hut are. 1800 hours. Okay. I gotta pull some people. Who's available? Engineers. can build the things, if nothing else. Working on the arena right now. Building the coal thumper is going to help, especially if that pile's going to go away. I mean, hell, we can turn this on and off. But yes. We also have several homeless people, which is perhaps a problem. How are we doing at the sawmill? Still gathering from those areas.
It's time off.
Yeah, food is a problem. No roof over our heads. Captain, people are understandably concerned about the lack of weather. Shelter, about the lack of shelter. There's plenty of weather, not enough shelter. Falling ill from sleeping outside in this terrible cold. We better do something. Sure. Alright. Let me say we're using the thumper. Alright. I think we are going to be done for now, though, since it's after nearly 1:30. And, yeah, we kind of need to be done with this for right now, because I got stuff I got to do. So, back to me. Hi. So, what's happening? So, so yeah, basically, I think, yeah, I've been struggling with it, but it looks like there might be a little more hope than I thought, so that's good. We're gonna see what we can do. So what's next? I don't know. I just will have to see how things play out, and if things, folks, I will probably be back with this next week. I just, there's certain frustrations arising, and we got to see how things go. I think writing things down helped, though. Alright, so what's happening today on this channel? Tonight, we are returning to Invisible Sun. I'm continuing that campaign. Tomorrow morning, I will probably be playing a retro game. I think it's probably going to be Grim Fandango, because I never actually played that. So we're going to, I think, start that. I played a bunch of adventure games, kept hearing about it, never actually got into it. Tomorrow afternoon, early evening, late afternoon, 3-ish, we're going to be, at Eastern Time, we're going to have the return of our one-shots. We're coming back to, we're actually starting Fall of Magic. We're going to be doing a couple of one-shots of that. It's a GM-less game. And then tomorrow evening at 7 Eastern is when we're continuing our Dark Matter campaign, which is a lot of fun. We just started that up, and I think it's going pretty well so far. Monday nights, I am over on Tales from the Grim, running Deadlands, and let's see, anything else the other week? Tuesday, so many things are happening. What's wrong with me? I don't know. Tuesday night, we're going to we're going to be starting up our monthly campaigns, monthly mini campaigns, so like 4-session campaigns. This Tuesday night will be Apocalypse World, and so we're going to be beginning with that. We're just getting our crew together for that. Wednesday night on this channel, we are continuing with our Masks campaign run by Mole. Thursday I have off, I think. Friday I have off, I think. And then we're back around to Saturday with more of this. So, programming is increasing. We'll see how it goes, and if I can handle that, we'll see. I think it's gonna be fun. All right, folks. Well, thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.